Hello, it's day 4 of my full shed dormer renovation. The framing is mostly complete, but there was a discrepancy regarding basically framing and sheathing. Like basically the total price was $18.50, and the draw schedule was the first payment was $150 to build the support wall. The second draw was $350 for demolition. The third draw was $450 for framing and sheathing. The fifth draw was $400 for roofing. And the fifth draw was another $400 for siding, and then another $150 for soffit fascia. That was actually bringing up to $18.50 roughly. And basically it rained last night, and he left basically the two sides of the dormer open. The reason he did that is basically he didn't want to go up on the ladder to do the dormer, so basically he left it open so he could shingle up the side of the gable easier, so he didn't have to get up on the ladder. And as a result of that, water rained in my house. There was a thunderstorm last night, and water rained into my house. So so far I gave him $360 of the $550 for framing and siding. I forgot the exact. I have to look at the contract, but basically the framing and siding is not done, and he's going to do roof, and he's going to come back to the framing and siding. I basically told him I'm not going to give him any money today until that hole is closed up, because that's what I'm paying him to do. The side of the house is open, so I'm going to do a walkthrough. We'll do a walk through the house, and to show you that the side of the house is exposed. But overall, I mean, it's getting done. It's just, I don't want to give him any more draws until the framing and siding is completely done. He wants to go on to roofing. He wants to go on to the next draw schedule, which is roofing, when the framing and the siding is not done. Normally you do your framing and your siding first, then roofing. He wants to jump to roofing when the framing and siding is not done, just because it's easier to access the roof. I guess his thinking is it's easier to access the roof when the hole is open right there. But I mean, if this is not closed off by today, I'm gonna have to basically put some weather paper up there or something to close this off, so there's no further damage. But I mean, it's done. I mean, the framing, other than this here, framing's pretty much done. I got my Lifetime GAF Timberline charcoal dimensional shingles here. And what I'm using this is a 312 pitch. It ended up being a 312 pitch. What I'm going to use StormGuard. It's a really good product, and I recommend anybody that has a lower pitch roof. Basically, I think anybody that's doing a roof period should use it instead of the 15-pound felt or the 30-pound felt. The 30-pound felt, in my opinion, sucks. I mean, it'll work and it's okay, but this stuff is so much better. I mean, it's like $60 for 2 squares, so it's pretty affordable. I mean, it's maybe double the price of 30-pound or something, but I think it's well worth it. Normally they'll do like 1 or 2 courses of the StormGuard, and then they'll do 30-pound felt the rest of the way up. This is only this roof is maybe like 3 squares, so I'm just going to do the StormGuard the whole entire way. Just because it makes sense to do it that way. Plus, it's a lower pitch roof, and I have less chances for problems doing that. But I just want to document here that the framing and the siding is not closed off, and there was some water that came in last night. And if there's any legal stuff that needs to take place, I just want to show you that he made no attempt to close anything off. He just You know, he just gives a shit about getting his heroin money or his drug money or his Suboxone money. He doesn't give a shit about me. You know, he just wants money. You know, so that's just, with a low-end project, when you're dealing with low-end contractors, you have to deal with bullshit like this. You know, but I'm saving a lot of money. He's charging me $18.50 to do basically demo, framing, sheathing, roofing, and siding of this full shed dormer. I mean, if you were to call a company to do this, I mean, I could see them charging like, I don't know, freaking 10 grand. Who knows what they would want to charge. But, all right, thanks for, this is the middle of day 4. All right, thank you.